Whoa, it's the Yewllusion reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. I'm up here in Oxnard. This is like how it works, right? So I was getting out of the water. It was kind of a subpar surfing session, and I just started thinking, right? And I got a little overwhelmed by what's going on, because now that I've stopped being in motion and I've settled into the new home, like reality is coming, stacking up like a freight train right now, and I'm just like, whoa, gnarly. And so I had all these thoughts going on, and I was walking up the beach, and I was like, all right, Jesus Christ is my personal savior. I'm putting everything in God's hands. I'm reading the sign how I get on the freeway. It's not normally right lanes. All right. And I was like, all right, God's got it. I'm just fully like in God's hands. Like everything's going to be fine. I'm in totally in God's hands. And I get up to the parking lot, and I'm showering, and all of a sudden these like 3 young bucks are like, yo, what's up? And they're like high frequency tribe members, man. And they're like, how's the new place? And stoked you got your new place. They knew what was going on, right? And so Cade, Bryson, and I think the kid in the back's name was Lucky, but I don't know. I didn't really hear that well because I have water in my ears. And so I was like sitting there, and I gave them some stickers, and we talked for a minute, and they left, and I was sitting there, and I was like, that was the message from God, right? Because I constantly say, and I realize continually, that God communicates through other human beings, and that's where the power lies. So like right after I had this, like, I'm going to turn it all over to God thought, boom, 3 high frequency tribe members who were pumped just showed up right on time. And the thing is like, I just randomly decided to get out of the water at the time, and they just pulled up. Like, it took a bunch of events for it all to come together like it did. But that's again God working in my life, because it's the symphony of movement and timing and letting go and just kind of rolling with it. And not running from like the thoughts, not running from the overwhelming thoughts, not running from the like, oh my goodness thoughts and all these thoughts, but just sitting there and like embracing them and being like, all right, like I'm a bit overwhelmed. I don't quite know what's going on. I'm just doing the next indicated action, which I'm doing right now. I'm going over I heard there's Trek is giving bikes to Woolsey fire victims, so I'm driving over to the valley right now to see if I can get some new bikes. That'd be super cool. Be pumped on that. And so just moving forward, but it was cool because I like right when I needed it most, like there were 3 high frequency tribe members to catch me and just be like, hey dude, what up? Positive energy, some fist pounds, and bam, dude, everybody was on their way, man. And that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Because I'm fully in acceptance of my reality right now. I'm not fighting it. I'm fully in acceptance. It's a bit overwhelming. And it's a bit overwhelming. I made a video earlier this morning, and maybe I'll just attach it to this video, and then that video should be too long. I don't know. Does it matter? Whatever. Those who want to listen. Those who don't, right? So, yeah, we're moving through it, man. And, we'll see how this bike thing goes. And you get the call, man. You get a call. One of your good friends dies night surfing at Topanga with his brother. My buddy Damon Geller passed away last night surfing. Gnarly, dude. Gnarly was a rad dude, man. That dude was one of the best skateboarders I've ever known. Full tilt boogie kind of guy, dude. He's in the video where I go, and he's in a lot of my YouTube videos. Damon, man. So we're gonna do it. I got the message. I know what Damon was all about, man. Gnarly, dude. Damon Geller, dude. What a beautiful human being. You know, it's funny. I saw him a week ago. He was one of those people that came to that art show, and it was kind of out of his normal to like show up to something like that. I remember seeing him being like, "Whoa, dude, you're here, trippy, dude." It was cool, man. Hung out with him and his wife. Heavy, man. I don't even know how I feel about it. It's gnarly. We gotta live to the fullest, man. He was night surfing Topanga with his brother. If you're gonna go, dude, go doing the thing you love, that's for sure. I don't know, man. Fresh news on the wire, man. Holy smoke. Damon Geller, I love you, brother. He was a big part of this YouTube thing, man, in the background. Big believer, dude. Big believer in what we were doing here.
Your destination will be on the right.
Yep. All right. Track. Look at this. Look at this. Bikes for the whole family from Track. Pretty amazing. Got Owl a new bike. Got Georgie the mini grandma bike. Mom a bike. Myself a bike. We're biking again thanks to Track. What a super cool vibe. What a super cool vibe. Yeah, it's pretty rad. Pretty fired up on that. Stoked. Track coming through big time for the fire victims. That's our kit of bikes right there. Boom. Family covered. I gotta say, the Trek bike thing kind of blew my mind. Super cool. And you know what? It was one person who put this together. The manager at Trek over there, Danny Loopold. You ever go over to Trek and TO, man? Go support that business, man. And Danny's shop, dude. That dude, I guess he had to fight corporate pretty hard to get it done, but he got it done. So a lot of thanks and praise for Danny and Trek. Hooked up the whole family with a new set of bikes. Hooked up everybody with bikes, man. That's pretty rad, dude. That's the kind of stuff that like makes me tear up, man. Super positive, high frequency vibes. Cause you know, bikes are good energy, man, and pretty special day. It's funny, we got turned down for our small business administration loan today because we didn't put enough money on the books last year. The irony, right? So we got denied, but the dude's like, I'm gonna kick a letter over to FEMA. Maybe you can just get some grant money. And I gotta get a suction cup for the window. Probably a sane purchase at this point. But yeah, man. What a lot of energy moving around on Spaceship Earth right now. A lot of energy moving around. I'm driving through the fire zone right now. Hectic, dude. It is hectic out here. Should pull over so you guys can see it for a second, but I had to get Owl from school and that kind of stuff. A lot of gratitude. I can't believe I got a full truckload of bikes right now. I got one for Owl. I got one for Minigram. I got one for the hologram, and I got one for myself. Basically, we'll see. The Minigram will be stoked. I don't think the hologram will take it because she's not a bike rider on the streets. Only in the gym. Only in the gym. Anyway,